trench, until Tatum Zilius turned it into a piece of steel.
What was Franklin's Trench before Tatum Zilius got there?
Since I was homeless, it was a paradise for me and the other trenchers.
Can you tell us when you first discovered Franklin's Trench?
In 1975.
Did you ever invite people to the trench?
No.
Despite this, how many people stayed with you while you lived there?
Over the 27 years I lived there, over 1,500 people stayed with us.
When Tatum Zilius arrived at Franklin's Trench, when did Tatum Zilius arrive at Franklin's Trench to destroy your home?
In the summer of 2011.
How did it affect you?
It turned my world upside down. It was the worst day of my life.
How did the other trenchers take the blow?
They took the news hard. Most of them decided they needed to leave.
Who is Reese Dentner?
Reese Dentner was a reporter.
What happened when Reese Dentner approached you?
Can you restate the question?
What happened when Reese Dentner approached you?
At first, I thought he was interested in us.
Was this true?
No. Later on, I found out he was just using us.
Did he promise you anything?
Yes, a sit-down meeting with Tatum Zilius.
How did your meeting with Mr. Zilius go?
I never got one. I was stuck with Emerson Turnkin, the site supervisor.
When you suggested the project, what did Emerson Turnkin do?
She got angrier than a hornet protecting its nest.
When did Mr. Zilius come to the site?
Sadly, in January of 2012.
What changes occurred when Mr. Zilius visited the site?
The safety sweeps were cut back.
When the safety sweeps were cut back, what happened?
Many more injuries occurred.
What kind of injuries?
I saw a man almost get electrocuted by a live wire laying in a puddle. People's feet get run over by forklifts, and a woman fall off of a ladder and be carried off in a stretcher unmoving, while Tatum Zilius pushed the next person in line up that same ladder.
How many trenchers were left on August 24th?
Me and one other.
What did you find in the trash on the 24th?
A letter from the city saying that the lifts weren't approved.
Your Honor, I would like to enter the license and inspection as Exhibit 1.
Ms. Nelson, Ms. Atkins, any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Show states one admitted. Mail Fold, if you can assist Mr. Davis with the exhibits. Come on down and give it. Mr. Davis, you have a copy? You have a copy, Mr. Davis, of your exhibit? There you go. All right, we'll mark this as, show states one admitted. We'll mark it as states one. Mr. Davis, whenever you're ready.
Why is this wrinkled like it was in the trash?
Because I found it in the trash.
Would you please read the highlighted section?
Although the application was well documented, additional information is required before we can reach a final agency determination of your request.
What does that mean?
That the lifts were not approved.
Did Tatum Zilius ignore this?
Yes.
How so?
He continued with the lifts.
How were the weather conditions on August 31st, the day of the lift?
There was pouring rain and raging wind.
Did Tatum Zilius still continue despite this?
Yes.
What did the panels do in the air in the first lift?
I could see the metal twisting in the air and swinging back and forth. It nearly hit an apartment building.
Who tried to stop the lift?
Grace Hopper, the safety inspector from OCIS.
When she did this, what happened?
She waved the green flag at the crane, the red flag at the crane.
How did Tatum react to this?
He barged out of his office and reamed out the safety inspector and grabbed the green flag and waved it towards the crane.
What happened following the green flag being waved?
As Tatum Zilius was walking back to his office, the strongest wind blew through the site, and as the crane was at its apex of lifting, it crumbled like a dry cookie.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. For the defense? Yes, sir. Mr. So,